Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Richie here, where I talk about my favorite thing in the entire world. Goddamn crypto. That's right. This is a long overdue Shitcoins of the week. That's right. We're going to cover a bunch of projects over a bunch of chains, things I'm enjoying right now in crypto, other projects that I'm not in yet, that I'm considering jumping into. I'm just going to give a shout out. You know what? I generally don't take many paid shill things on this channel. I did take one last week. You know, why not? I gave some away. But yes, today I'm just going to mention projects that I'm into and that I like. And let's just get going. So we're just going to fly through the blockchains today. Polygon, Pulse Chain, Base Chain, Binance Smart Chain. That's the lay of the land today. So let's just, you know, get to it, I guess is the best way to do it, right? So this launched 2 days ago. It is our own creation. This is a one-of-a-kind, brand new, unique contract. Been talking about it a lot. You're probably like, shut up, Richie. We already know about this one. Well, this is Polygon Land. Polygon Land is a static miner ROI dApp, which means that the price of miners never changes. I've had a lot of questions about this. We have made sure to make sure that it's safe as houses, right? We've double audited it with the stamp and OXGuard. And I had a pretty great launch, pretty impressed. 164,000 Matic in so far, coming up to the 200 investor mark. Really good to see that it's been taken with such enthusiasm, because we spent so much time making sure that this was a unique contract. It hasn't gotten rolled out without its issues, like anything original does have issues, right? But we're really happy with the point we've got it to now, so that now it is about refining and improving and optimizing it so that it's sustainable and prints for everyone that's in it. That's the main idea, right? It is a Ponzi. You pay in Matic, you're going to get given back out Matic, right? The more Matic that people put in, then the more Matic that you're going to get out. That is how it works. But at the same time, we're making it so that it's beneficial for people to use it if they hold our NFT, because they get the fees going in and out as well. So in theory, you're going to be earning income on two fronts. It has static miner rate, which is very important for us. So for example, you know, I take minimum is 5 Matic. So if we took 1 Matic would get you 10,000 miners always, right? That's the idea, right? So when you compound, also your Matic is going to be valued at 1 Matic is 10,000 miners. You can deposit as much as you want. Go for it. And we have this cool 50-50 reinvest button, which we created, where if you click that, half of it will come out your wallet, the other half will be compounded back in. So it's a great way to just slowly take out your ROI. We have a bunch of triggers on it, 500% max profit from it, which is variable. Actually, the APR is 3.5% maximum. That is also variable, but we're going to stick this at 3.5% because that's a good degen number for Polygon Land. We have later Arbitrum Land is coming, which will be a addition, I guess an evolution of this contract, which we're going to continue growing and working on to make sure that we get the most optimal for each land, essentially, right? So yeah, check it out. The docs you can check out up here. It's pretty thick, gets into it a lot. We'll also have a light paper, which is a lot easier in the eyes, where it goes through. I've got a whole video about that as well. So this is the Polygon Land, and it's gone really well. So if we kind of come on chain a little bit, we can check out the contract here. It's not verified. We want to keep it top secret so that if we make any errors, which we did when we launched, we had a bunch of errors, which we talked about in the DAO, and we managed to clean up the whole mess. If the contract was verified, that would mean that someone would have forked that, and without the kind of thought process that we have about it, they could have just lost a lot of people lots of money. So that's why we're not verifying it. And also because it's new technology, we want to continue to grow this, we want to perfect it. So that's protecting people, but at the same time, we spent so much time and money on it. I don't want someone to just copy it. I don't think that's fair. But a lot of time, life isn't fair. I know. But anyway, so looking on chain, we have $87,000 in here at the moment. Matic is 50 cents. Jesus. You know, it's a $5 token. So think about that for the future as well. I'm really happy to see that so many people are using this reinvest function, because it is brand new, never been seen before, and it's now that it's fixed, that's great. It's awesome. It's perfect, right? What happens is the function on it on the contract is that if I pressed reinvest, 50% would be, it's already staying in the contract, right? So it just populates as miners, increasing your miner bag. When you have more miners, that means that you then start to earn more Matic, right? It will pop up in your compounded. I haven't actually deposited anything into this. I don't know why it says I have miners. I don't. This is actually the engine wallet, which is not in the Polygon. I have it on another wallet. I am in there. Put in about 3,000 Matic so far. Having a ball, having a nice time. My ref link is on this. It actually goes to the engine, which is our NFT paying beast, which is going to be rewarding all NFT holders. 3% fee in and out of Polygon Land go to the engine. So let's just move into and check this out, right? By the way, if you are on Polygon Network, you're having trouble connecting, check out this Polygon-Bohr publicnode.com. So public node, it gives you a bunch of very fast Polygon RPCs. All you would do would grab one, then add to MetaMask, boom, and then it will change your RPC, speed up your Polygon network. Anyway, so this would be the engine, right? At the moment, we're in one pool. We're going to have a vote in the DAO. I just want to make it on-chain so that people can vote with their NFT, so that NFT holders vote for it, right? We've done 2 before. We're going to do the 3rd one. It's about the engine, right? So at the moment, we have, from the past, from the NFT minting, we have a pool of Wrapped ETH and BTC, which is here. Hope it loads. Sometimes these things don't load, right? Polygon. Yeah, so at the moment, because of the mint rush we've had recently, so at the moment our pool of liquidity, not including the miner funds which are coming in, we have just under $15,000, which is 5 ETH or 0.2 Bitcoin, which is roughly 10 Ethereum right now. We have in the engine sitting in here. Then in the swap, we have the Matic, which is now coming into the contract, right? Automatically with every buy, Matic is pouring in. With every mint, Ethereum is pouring in, right? I turn the Ethereum into Bitcoin. I pair that so that we can farm in Uniswap and just compound it, right? Because I really think there's no rush or need to take any high risk or much high risk actions with our treasury. It should be set in pretty good blue chip coins making low risk yield so that we have a sustainability for the future. It's because when the bull run kicks, $15,000 of Bitcoin and Ethereum can easily turn into $100,000, right? Because we've seen it before. But anyway, so that's what's happening with the Bitcoin and ETH, with the NFT mints. We then have this bag of Matic. So, you know, if we look at the value of it, so 5,000 Matic at the moment is just under $3,000, okay? That's from 1.5 days of the Polygon Land running. So this is going to grow and grow. The more popular Polygon Land gets, the bigger the Matic will grow here. When we expand and grow into Arbitrum Land, then we are going to start seeing another pool on Arbitrum of Ethereum growing also for the engine, right? As we expand to more lands, you'll see more engines popping up, all compounding, making yield, sending it to NFT holders. This is the grand plan. This is the dream. This is what's happening, right? My question is that where our vote's going to be, what to do with the Matic, right? So do we pair the Matic with something like USDT and put it into a pool and earn yield on that? Do we pair it with something like Ethereum, right? And put that into the pool and combine it on that? Or do we change it into another cryptocurrency, farm with that? Or do we decide that we already have a pool of mint funds, which are low risk, earning low yield, but sustainable yield, right? With the top two cryptocurrencies, right? On Polygon, which is a safe network. Do we decide to take the Matic and go higher risk, right, to get higher APRs? So this is the vote. It will be what to do with the Matic for Polygon Land. And let's see what the community says, because then we will act on that and see what goes on. Of course, personally, my opinion is that if we want to go high risk, then there's very high chance that we might not win. Because generally when people go high risk with treasuries, they end up losing. I would prefer to either take the Matic, pair it with ETH, and also use that in a pool, compound that, and take the yield, rather than going high risk. Potentially, we could take 25% of it, go high risk with 25%, and go safe with 75%. Let's see what the community says, and we will follow what the NFT holders say. SC Minter, by the way, also has a referral system. It's here, Schiller's leaderboard. What you do is you have a poop. I want to use my referral link, so I would click on that poop. It then gives me this referral link up here, right? I would then use that referral link, give it to someone else. When they click on this and they mint a poop, it then registers in the leaderboard that I used their link, and that person would then get Ethereum sent to them, not some random coin, ETH, right? But a lot of people are just minting without even using ref links. All of this engine is going to the Eternal engine, right, on Uniswap. 44 mints, 30 of them in the past 2 weeks have gone to the engine, right? Which is cool. It's going to compound. It's going to come back to you anyway. But all these people who have been referring, for example, Bethany, 5 referrals, Carrie, 5 referrals, Jimmy, 5 referrals. They've gotten like $84. We're due. Every Sunday we send it. That's today, actually. Need to call it. Send it. I'll send it today. Promise. And that's what's going on, right? So a lot of people are forgetting that the poops also have a very lucrative referral system. There's 10,000 poops. Like, come on, think about it. Anyway, let's talk about some more projects. Let's go over to Pulse Chain. I like Pulse Chain. Let's get up to my normal wallet. Let's do some Pulse Chaining. Pulse Chain. Right. This is going great. I'm not gonna lie. It's going fantastic. Pulsedrip is an absolute beast. It's just a printer, right? The price of Pulsedrip has been sitting around about $15 for a couple of weeks now, peaking and going down and peaking again. And the great thing about it is that this whole time you're earning on it and growing your passive income, right? So I'm actually opening more and more faucets. I've got 4 faucets so far. What I do is I get passive yield from other places on Pulse Chain, sell it, and then open up another faucet. Because there's only 5,000 faucets, we're almost reaching 1,000 faucets. Soon there will be time to not be able to open any more faucets. Then people will be trading them OpenSea, and I'll just start selling these smaller faucets off to other people who want to join the project. Today we have $67 worth of Pulsedrip to collect, which is 4 tokens, right, from these 4 faucets all working together. In addition, we have my garden position, which is going pretty well too. I haven't claimed yet, actually. I've just been compounding. So I've compounded almost 1 million PLS in here. So it's 4.8 million in here, compounded almost 1. And here I've got the PDAI, which is a really volatile asset. I've got 140,000 PDAI in here going. There's a timer on it, just about to run out. So now I'm just going to take this opportunity to compound my pools once again. I'm DCAing in, I'm compounding. I'm no rush to claim out of these because I think that they're going to be really slow burners, but eventually when I do start claiming out, that's me claiming out way more than I put in if we just continue to DCA and compound. This is my theory. High risk, high return. Risk it for the biscuit. PDAI as well. If it does explode, these Atropa coins go mental, then this small bag of PDAI will explode into like insane passive income just coming out every single day. That's the plan. But really, I have nothing but great things to say about Pulsedrip. They have a new game coming out soon, which would be a FOMO style game where you buy a ticket, and as the timer goes down, you have to keep buying tickets or you lose your share inside of the game. Will be exciting. Can't wait for that to come out too. For now, yeah, I'm just same thing, compounding, sell out other projects, buy more PDrip, build my faucets. That's it. Simple, right? I don't have a team, but in our DAO, Brian, Crypto Winner, does have a team. He does airdrops. I'll leave his link in the description. So if you want to join a team that has airdrops, please join that one. I think I'm going to make a team though. I do. Sorry, Brian. I'm joining this. It's good. It's a printer. It's proven itself to be really strong. Other projects on Pulse. I've not talked about this actually. This is Sparkswap, which launched. The launch was kind of funny because it was a lot of people from EMP got in the pre-sale, then a lot of influencers got in the pre-sale, and personally I wasn't really comfortable talking about it because there's a lot of bags of money ready to drop, right, basically. But for the past 3 weeks, the price has remained steady around 50 to 60 cents, and it is continuing to earn token. So good. It does have this sparkler, which is quite innovative, and I do appreciate that. So I'm in 2 pools. They have opened some new pools: Hex and Pulse, DAI USDC stablecoin, 100% APR on stablecoin. That's what I mean, to be honest. So I could take some of the engine, take it into something like Spark, pay the deposit fee, and then sell out the position to then make a higher percentage APR. But it comes with higher risk, because with a lot of the time with these projects, they don't last very long. So it's got to be very experienced and smart to be able to profit from DeFi, right? And it's a lot of pressure on me. Whereas if I just went for low risk yield, I know that I'm going to get that yield. Whereas, for example, those green fingers got into green figures and they rugged a lot of money from a lot of people, and could have easily thought it was a good idea to put the engine in there. I didn't, right? But that's what I mean. So here we have, $23 worth of Spark, for example. So harvest it, right? A couple things you can do with the token. Could compound it back in, build up Pulse with Spark with Pulse, or I could then decide to use my Spark in one other way, which is what we're going to look at. So if I come down to Sparkler, then we have this deposit Spark, earn Spark LP, right? 172% APR. You earn the Spark LP, then you go back to the farm, deposit the LP in here, earn more Spark, right? You're just going around in this loop of earning LP from depositing Spark. Very cool idea. Quite genius, because it's so simple, but at the same time, it's working, right? So they earn protocol fees from their swap, I guess, from their site, and also from incentive rewards because they have positions inside of PulseX. And that's it. That's how we work. We also have pools, stake your single assets in here as well. And rolling with that for now. I don't know what the plan is to expand it. It is pretty simple. It is not, I've seen more complex things like Animal Farm, but look what's happened to Animal Farm. We're still waiting for these rollouts of V3, which are exciting, but let's see if it can continue to print, basically. At the moment, though, I'm selling my Spark. I'm buying Pdrip because I'm a bad boy. So we just go take the trade, exchange. They have their own swap, so then you take that, then turn the Spark into whatever you want. So there, get 40, almost 500,000 Pulse and exchange. I know a lot of people are not doing this though, because the price is remaining pretty steady. So a lot of people are using the Sparkler, which is then supporting the price of Spark. Quite clever. Have to give it to AJ, the team at EMP. They did make quite a nice farm. Impressive stuff. Apart from that, Pulse, Sparkswap, I wouldn't say I'm in anything else really on Pulse, which is getting crazy unless I've forgotten about something. Not that I can think of. It's really these two I seem to be going between at the moment. We had Pulserate. Let's see what's happened to Pulserate. Pulserate, of course, was the first audited and verified tomb fork on the Pulse chain. It had a really good month. Then it dipped under peg. And then the SEC FUD happened with Pulse Chain, and it wasn't really able to recover. They've since launched a new tomb fork with a nice tax system over on Base Chain. But this one, funnily, still has one good pool that I'm enjoying, which is this one, Pulse USDC, which is still paying 96% APR. I own about half of this pool, which is cool. So like, example, I can claim out here $17 worth of the P share token, which is only $57 right now, which is crazy. Eventually, the base rate on base chain should start helping the peg price of Pulserate. In theory, let's see if it does happen. If it does repeg ever, then we're going to be in a very good position. Also, the Pulse with Wrap Teeth, native pair as well, is doing pretty well for me. 83% APR. Not bad. There I have $9, right, to collect. So not life-changing money, but at the same time, I will take it. Why not, right? And again, because this is heavily under peg, and I haven't seen any kind of build of this seeming to come back at the moment, I am selling this one too, and putting it again into Pulse token. to then buy more Pdrip and build up my garden position is the idea, right? So we do the same thing. We take the Pulse P-share token that we just claimed and we sell that into Pulse. So you're getting another 500,000 Pulse. That's a little bit more. Yeah, 600. But the price impact is becoming large because the liquidity is becoming small. Eventually, if they don't start helping this one from BasedRate, I'm going to have to pull out my pools here and move them over to BasedRate. Let's check out BasedRate. So let's move over to Base Chain and see what's happening there. I haven't made a proper video on BasedRate yet because they had a little bit of an issue with their pooling of the token to put into liquidity pools so that people could farm with it. But they fixed that now, so we're actually going to go through that now. I can do a tutorial of how to use this platform without having to go over to they were using Aerodrome before, which is a DEX. It was awful. I was just sitting there for like an hour trying to pair something. It took ages and got nothing. But now they can do it on the DEX. So now we're going to have a look at it. Pre-sale is still vesting out. I think it's the last day of it. We have a little bit of tokens, so we'll claim them and then we'll pair them. Let's just show you how to do it. I got the pre-sale with 2 wallets. One was my wallet, the other one was with the engine. So it was the first project that stretched out from my safety that I was talking about before to see if I could make ROI by going into a pre-sale that we were actually hosting in our DAO. And I'm happy to tell you that we have ROI'd on our pre-sale position with the engine, and then I'll be sending it back in. Now that we've ROI'd, I'm going to go into more friendly position of compounding and yield farming with the rest of the pre-sale tokens so that we can have a continuous other flow of passive income coming into the engine from that. You know, this is how it works. Get the ROI first for it and then grow it. So the share token is $3,000. The TWAP for this is 1.12, so just over a peg for that 1,900. That's an expensive peg token. Yes, sir. Dashboard. I'm not in much here because I couldn't pair much. So I have some wrapped ETH and BasedRate, but just $54. So let's claim out the share token there as well. We'll get into it as well. And now wrapped ETH and USDC, $500 in there, which is sitting nicely with $7 to claim, right? 300% APR here, 1,600% APR over here, which is great. And a lot more pools. Well, that's a lot of pools have been opened. Oh my god, there's a lot of pools. We're gonna have to check out what's going on there. Interesting. This is actually the first platform I've joined on BaseChain. Apart from the Aerodrome disaster, seems like it's going pretty well. So if we unstake, no, they only have 4. I guess they're planning to add all these eventually, which is insane. Looking forward to that. Other pools at the moment, we have wrapped ETH with BShare and Aero with USD, which neither of these I'm too keen on right now. I got the share token. We have the boardroom. I have $32 to claim of the share token today, which again is nice little gains. So I'll take that. Then I'll show you what I'm doing. So we've got a bunch of tokens now we've claimed. We have the share token. We have the peg token. For now, in the boardroom, I am simply staking almost all of my share tokens. So 0.05, let's do $170. In we go, because this is the most lucrative time to be part of a tomb system. I've got a whole video on the tax system for this and how it's amazing, how it's a game changer, why I think it's going to have really sustainable legs. I'm really excited for it. Not financial advice. This show is called Shitcoins of the Week. There's no financial advice here, but I'm really excited for it. And then we have the staking, right? So I'm in, like I said, the wrapped ETH with BasedRate. So now I need to add more to this to compound in. So we'll come to their swap. Let's see if it works. Come on, boys. So we have 0.1 ETH. We have some BasedRate and then the B share. So I'll take the B share profits. We're going to get anything. Select a token. Only BasedRate, B share. Okay, so if you're stuck in this kind of position, we can go to what we were using before, was Firebird, Firebird Finance. If it's going to be stuck like this. Yeah, maybe refresh. Let's see, hard refresh. Might work. Having a lot of trouble with DEXs on Base. not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Now we're sitting with just waiting for something to happen. It's like deja vu. I'm going back in time. So it's weird because all these other chains, everything's working so swift, so smooth. But maybe I need to find the right RPC for this to work. Okay, let's try it now. Share, feature. No dice. Is this gonna load? Maybe it's my internet. I don't know. Anyway, so basically what I was gonna do, I'll tell you, is that I was gonna sell the share token that I just earned, and because I put most of it in the boardroom, I'll sell the rest of it into ETH. I'll use that ETH to then pair up with the PEG token, then put it into the staking, and then probably swap another 30% of the PEG token out into ETH as well, just to get my profit, continue my ROI journey is the whole idea. So last thing I want to talk about today is actually something that's on the Binance Smart Chain. So let's go over to Binance Smart Chain. Leave the land of Base. It's kind of stressful. I hate lag. I don't know if it's me. That's the thing. It might be. I got a new VPN and everything's kind of slow since I got it. So it could be me. It might be me. But so this is Brick by Brick. I found this on it's a YouTuber. Can't remember his name. But he usually made like drip style content, and now he started building his own project, which I've started to research. I just want to ask a very open question: is anyone else in Brick by Brick crypto? If you are, how's it going? Works from what I can see. You have two choices. You can either buy the NFTs. When you buy the NFTs, they deploy the funds into real world assets where they start renovating homes and renting them out, and then you get a return on your NFT over the time. I guess they renovate the products, and then they rent them out in real life, get cash, and then give it back to people, which is quite cool. So it's about helping you reach your financial goals. You can also then go into like the foundation, which looks like a kind of 1% daily drip style thing. But I haven't gone into it yet. I'm just curious if anyone is using it yet, right? The thing that really I find interesting about this is that when Forex was about to redesign Drip, he said he wanted to make Drip look more like a Charles Schwab style website, right? And there was this leak of a Drip style website that looked like a really nice financial product. And of course, these guys who made this were influenced by the Drip network. Then they decided to make their own project in a different style. Cool, I like that, appreciate that. And it looks like a nice Charles Schwab style website. You know what I mean? Like they did what some say Drip should have done, right? Just to make it kind of simple. Reno pools, foundations, services, NFT options, a wishing well contract. And if people would like to know more, I'll deep dive into this. And I just want to know if anyone's in it, right? I don't know. Let me know. Apart from that, let's just check out this beast. How about we end on a happy note? Something that's paid out and paid out, then paid out more. Elephant. My God. I was talking to Crypto Phil about this because about 5 months ago, we were both pretty like interested in Elephant, and we just started thinking, okay, now it's time to check it out and get in, right? So we started buying the Elephant token. I went to futures. My journey with futures has been great. So now my total value is coming up to $6,000. $6,000. I've claimed out $3,000. My total value is $6,000. Going really well. Simple thing in this is that if you want to compound, you need to put in $200 more. You claim out, then that's it. Simple's right. Going real, 277 BUSD here today. And just two choices, right? So what do? I look at my future. I think, oh, if I claim it now, then I'm shooting myself in the foot for later. That's 9 days. After 9 days, I can make $277 now. Or do I deposit more to compound that? So if I deposit another $200, for example, that will then compound my available, building up my claimable. That's what we do. So we compound in the 277 plus the 200 new fresh capital into this. So that means that the next 7 days, I'm going to make even more for when I decide to eventually claim. At the moment, I'm doing like a 3-week compound, 1 week claim. That's what I've been running. And eventually I'm going to reach that ROI. Of course, I haven't looked on June at the analytics for this, but that seems fine. I'm not gonna, I mean, I've set my game plan. Live by the sword, die by the sword, you know. In terms of the elephant token, it is outperforming everything else in the market, hands down. It is absolutely unbelievable. On this wallet, I've got a couple wallets of elephant. We have, let's just have a look, connect. See, I don't know why, like this is working fine, so I don't know what's wrong with BasedRate. We're just up and up and up. Broken to 5, now soon breaking. It's broken to 5 last week, 27th. We're broken 3 days ago, right? Broken to the 5,000, yeah, just 4 days ago, and now we're just breaking to the 0.6 now. It's just continuing to, like, there's no chart like this in crypto. I don't know what's going on, right? You can look back into March, February, January, almost a year. This has gone up. Unbelievable performance. 5.3k in this wallet in Elephant now. Journey started on this wallet with about $1,000. So this is with DCA, I'm probably 4x up. 4x up. Like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. I know there's a lot of animosity between Forex Shark and Bank Teller. I'm just in the middle of it because I like both of them. I like DeFi, so keep going both of these. I'll enjoy both. So yeah, just buy that DCA and write another 0.25 BNB in my pile. That's how I play Elephant. That's it. Eventually, if shit hits the fan, hopefully I can sell it in time. If not, then it was just another DeFi journey, right? Either it's going to change your life or it's not. Futures is also cool. You can buy NFTs, and the NFTs pay you Elephant token every day. 6,400 now in my future. 10 grand. Here we come. Got 5 NFTs. Staking. These can actually see them quicker on my wallet, actually. Bring up my DGen wallet, then we can come up and see. Boom. Yeah, it's going to bring it up here. 5 of these. I've got $130 worth of Elephant to claim now from my NFTs. See, my wallet's faster than their site. Wallet, if you own the NFT, I know we have a bunch of almost 100 new NFT holders. You actually have a wallet you can use. Just check out the DAO, and we have all the information, or the website, and we have all the information on that. You have 30% APR on your Elephant here. 2 BNB to mint now. Of course, the mint's slowing down as more are minted, right? Because they get more expensive. But yeah, so let's claim my Elephant. Get $100. Thanks very much. Of more of this juicy token. Will it continue to go up? Hope so. Like, what can I say? I really hope so, because it's almost all-time high, and once it's all-time high, it must crash, and then we'll see what happens, because nothing can go up forever. It doesn't happen like that. So what's going to happen when it hits all-time high? Where's it going to go from there? Are we going to just continue shoot even off? I would be more comfortable if it did hit all-time high than just kind of chill out for a while. If it goes parabolic, then I'll probably start profit taking, because I've been here before. It's not my first rodeo, as you can see. But anyway, so that is the shitcoins of the week. Hope you enjoyed it. Catching up with a couple projects. There's so many I'm in that I just thought I'd choose a few that I'm enjoying at the moment, speak about them. And yeah, check out the new creation that we put into the crypto space today. Really excited that we've launched and ready to blow you guys away with our tech, which is continually evolving. Even today, we just had some breakthroughs, which is just deployed like an addition to the what already running perfectly now, like adding to the perfection, which is awesome. Okay, so I've been Crypto Mischief. Peace. Don't get wrecked.